Welcome. I'm Heather. Thanks so much for joining me for this relaxing Yin Yoga session. We'll take some time to unwind and recharge. We're not going to use too many props, so if you just want to maybe have a cushion and a blanket, that's great for tonight. Taking a moment in the seated position just to reconnect with yourself. Take a few slow, deep breaths in and out. And feel your breath expand through your torso on the inhalation. Feel it move not just through the chest, not just through the front of the belly, but all the way through 360 degrees. As you inhale, widening, expanding outwards from the center of your body. As you exhale, fully release, maybe out through the mouth a few times to help more deeply let go. Continue to breathe in, feeling the back expand with your breath. And exhale. We'll do 2 more cleansing breaths. Which, with each cycle of breath, becoming more present, scanning your body for a moment. Let's start from the feet, move our awareness up through the legs, through the hips, and all the way up through the back. Aligning your body so that the crown of your head is in line with the root of your pelvis. Open and lift your heart, let your shoulders release down your back. And we'll begin to move the body with a gentle half neck roll for a few breaths, slowly moving from side to side. And this time, as you bring your head to one side, reach your arm out on the other side and slowly bring your hand up to the side of your head. We're not putting any excess pressure on our head. We're just supporting the body to release a little bit deeper in a very gentle way. Keep the mind in the body by focusing on your breath. On the next breath in, we'll slowly reach up. And without releasing that arm, we're going to slowly bring it over. Pausing here for a few breaths. Good. Next breath in, slowly come up. And then sliding that arm across to the opposite knee. We'll sit up nice and tall, lifted through the crown of the head. At the same time, we're rooting down through the sit bones and gently twisting through the back. Try to release any excess tension Release your jaw, let go of your shoulders. On your next breath in, take it a little bit deeper. Next breath out, stronger breath. You just gently move into your twist a little deeper with your breath. Next breath in, do the same. A deeper breath and exhale. Strong breath out. Good. End of that breath, slowly release back to center. And let's move in and out with the seated cat-cow a few times. So in and out of our central positioning. Inhale to open the chest, shoulders roll back. Exhale, belly in, arching your spine, chin down to your chest. 2 more times. This time, inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, relax your shoulders. To help relax our shoulders, we'll actually lift and squeeze them up for a moment. And on the exhalation, fully release. 1 more breath like that. Inhale up. Exhale to release. Good. Now if you can remember which side we need to do for the neck release. So we're gonna bring that opposite arm out. Little test of our memory. Bringing the other hand on the side of your head. Again, I'm not pushing. Just gently supporting the neck to release. Also releasing any tension in your jaw. Next time you inhale, slowly come back to center. Reach your arm straight up. That was on the side of your head. And exhale it over to the side. Pause here for a few breaths. And next time you inhale, come back to center. Exhale, slide that arm across to the opposite knee. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed down your back. Move into the beginning of your twist. When it's on the exhalation, then you might just naturally move a little deeper into it. So let's take a slow, deep breath in. And a full breath out through the mouth. 1 more time like that. Good. Inhaling. Exhaling. And starting to release. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders up and circle them down. We'll do that a few more times. Let's move with the breath. So inhale, lift, exhale, release back. Let's move in the opposite direction now. So lifting your shoulders up in the opposite direction. Exhale, roll them down. Good. Release that. Okay, we're going to come out of this position. We're going to come to all fours. I find the blanket handy because if I've got 2 mats, but it's nice to place something underneath the knees here. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips, and we'll do a few more rounds of the cat-cow
On the exhalation, arching your belly or arching your spine, lifting your belly, chin towards your chest. Inhale to slowly look forward. Continue this flow with your own rhythm of breath, following your rhythm. As you move slowly through your whole entire spine. Two more breaths like that. This time as you exhale, arch and hold that pose for a few breaths. And then from that position, let's slowly move the hips to the right and then circle back over to the left. Come forward, look forward. Exhale, start to tuck your chin down as you roll your hips back, but we're moving in a circular motion now. So we're combining a hip roll with the cat-cow movement. When you come back, it's when you're bringing your chin to your chest, when you're rolling more forward, lifting your chin. This time as you come forward, we'll rotate in the opposite direction. So just do what feels good. And come back to center. All right, we're going to come into thread the needle pose. So we'll start with a lift through the right arm and then exhale that arm over to the left side, come down onto the outside of that shoulder. If it's not comfortable to come right down, you can always use a cushion to support your shoulder and your head, or just your head even. You can keep your left hand where it is, or you've got a couple options here. You can wrap the arm behind you, or you can reach the arm straight out in front of the shoulder. Wherever you are, just breathe. Allow your body to sink and settle deeper into the pose, just naturally allowing gravity to pull you into it, to pull you down without any force, just yielding to that gentle pull of gravity. We'll stay here for about 5 more breaths. You can bring your left hand back so it's underneath your shoulder. With your next breath in, slowly push back to center, coming back into the table for a few moments. You might even want to shift your hands so that your fingers are facing sideways to the outer edges of your mat.
giving your wrist a little bit of a different position to help open and stretch. And we'll just gently rock through the shoulders from side to side. If it feels right for you, you can also bring your palms to face forward, gently bringing your fingertips towards your knees. And then we'll slowly release, come back to center. On the next breath in, lift your left arm straight up and exhale it over to the right side this time. Again, you might want to use a pillow to cushion. And you decide what you want to do with your right arm, keeping it close to the other arm, wrapping it behind your back, or sliding it out in front. Find your pose and then sink. Allow your body to sink and settle here, yielding, no effort. Holding here for 5 more breaths. And slowly slide your left hand back, or sorry, right hand back. Bring your body back to table pose. A bit of a shift in your hips from side to side. And then from here, we'll go back into the cat for a few rounds. On the exhale, arch your back. Inhale, slowly look forward. 3 more breaths. Next time you inhale, come back to center. And if you'd like to widen your knees apart for the child's pose, if it's more comfortable, you can, of course, keep your knees closer together. You can also put something between just underneath your seat. You might find that more comfortable for your legs or for your knees, so a cushion there. Or you might also want to take another cushion and bring it underneath your head. Find what works tonight, and then just let yourself be there. Pausing, stilling your body. Slow, steady breaths. We're calming the mind.
Before we come out of this posture, let's reach the arms forward a bit more and then walk them over to one side of your mat. And slowly come back to center. Reach out with your fingers and then walk them over to the other side. Slowly walk them back to center. Slide them out and lift your knees, bring them back underneath your hips for a moment. And we're not gonna hold too long, but we'll move into the puppy pose for a few breaths. We'll slide the arms, hands straight out. You can rest your head. You can rest again on a prop, a pillow. And slowly slide your hands one at a time back underneath your shoulders. Push back up. And we will transition off the knees and slowly come over onto the back. If you have any cushions or pillows, just placing them to the side for now. And we'll slowly make our way down, rolling through the spine from the bottom right up to the top. Again, I like to put my hands underneath my head for a moment. Keep the head slightly lifted off the mat. Let the head sink heavy into the hands. Let the shoulders release and slowly bring your head right down. We'll start with both knees in towards the chest. And rock a little from side to side. This is really nice to help massage your low back. And also move your knees in a gentle circle in one direction. And then slowly switch and reverse that circle. And then with your hands on each knee, so one hand on each knee, slowly roll your legs apart in the air, bring them back in together. Knees come back together, widen out. So bring them in towards your chest. Slowly open the knees out to the side and away from you and roll them back in together. One more time in that direction. As you bring your knees back to your chest, this time inhale and push your knees away from your chest. Open them out to the sides and slowly, in a circular motion, pull them back in. Keep breathing here. One more breath. Good. Bring your knees back together. And then again, widen your knees apart. Keep your feet close together. See if you can grip onto your ankles wherever it's comfortable.
maybe it's better to hold on to the outsides of your knees here. Just do what works. Bring those feet close in towards each other in a version of a butterfly pose. Then slide the hands back to the knees and slowly lower the left knee, or sorry, the left foot down. Keep the left knee bent. We're going to keep the right knee in towards the chest. Do a few ankle circles here. Opposite direction. Flex and point. And then slowly bring that leg across onto the left thigh. So make sure your ankle is right on the center of your thigh. Your foot's not, or ankle's not twisted. And we're going to take the right hand and slowly push against the right inner thigh. Again, soften wherever you might be holding tension in other areas of your body. Maybe it's your jaw, your shoulders. Now take your right hand to the outside of that knee, the other side, and slowly bring that knee in towards the chest, but angle towards the left shoulder. You can hold on to your ankle with your other hand if you'd like. And just until you can feel that stretch in the outside of your hip there, outside of your leg. Okay, we'll slowly bring that leg back to the starting position. Push a little bit on it again. And if you'd like, we'll go right into the reclined pigeon pose. We'll slide the hands behind the left knee. Ooh, excuse me. For this one, let's also lift the left foot up. And give it just a little bit of a stretch there as you lift through the heel, toes point down. Begin to slowly lower your left foot, bending at the knee again. And we'll take that left foot right down to the floor. The next pose, we're going to do a twist, lowering the legs to the left side. As you can see, I've still got my right ankle on the left thigh. That is a choice. If you'd like to come into the twisted roots version, I've also got my blanket and pillow on this left side of my body so that I can rest my right leg on it. So if you don't want to do the twisted roots, you can simply bring your right foot back to the floor and slowly lower your legs. Okay. And I'm going to come back to center and I'm going to keep that right ankle and slowly lower down. I like to support that outside of the right knee again and gently press it down. My right leg, my lower leg landed on my pillow. So my body's very supported. Here, reach your right arm out to the side. You can turn your head to the right as well. Again, just feel your back, body, everywhere that's touching the mat. Feel it melting down a little deeper. And your next breath in will slowly bring the legs back to center. We'll bring the right foot to the floor, both feet to the floor. Lift your hips slightly and then just pull down to realign through your spine. When you're ready, shift your left knee in towards your chest. We'll do a few ankle circles here. And then flex and point your toes, your foot. And slowly bring that ankle over to the other thigh. We'll bring our left hand onto the left leg. Gently push that on that leg, push it away from you. Then we'll just bring that leg in, the knee in. I'm going to switch so that my right hand is on the outside of the knee. I'm just pulling that knee towards the right shoulder. We'll come back to center. Push again on that thigh away from your body. Slide your hands or the belt. I forgot to mention, of course, you can use a belt or whatever other support that works here for this pose. Well, let's lift that right leg straight up. For a moment, give it a little bit of an active stretch. Pull up through your right heel, toes down. Whenever we're actively stretching our body like this, it's a little more yang, I should say. Yin is when we go into a pose and we're passive. We're not so much working on that active stretching, the pulling, the forcing. It's more the yielding, the allowing to go deeper into the body. So we bypass a little bit of that, what's going on in the outer body, and go more to the joint, connective tissue, the fascia. Both kinds of stretching are equally important. And then we'll slowly come down. And you can bring your right foot down to the floor. And your choice here, if you'd like to keep your legs in that formation and for the twist, or just stack the legs one on top of the other. That's always an option. Okay. You can reach out with your left arm and turn your head to the left. Again, give way to gravity. Allow your body to melt here into your mat. Let go of every muscle in your body that you can. Release and soften through your jaw, through your head, through your shoulders and arms. Your mind, focus on your body, breathing in, breathing out. Know that you're breathing in and out. Feel it. All right, on your next breath in, we're going to slowly come back to center. Okay, and let's lower both feet. So keep your knees bent, but bring your feet down to the mat. Plant your feet to lift your hips up. Centering your head, roll down your spine. Let's do that for 2 more breaths. Inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way down. 1 more breath. Good. Let your whole spine settle here. You might even feel inclined to do 1 more thing before our Shavasana. You might want to bring your knees to your chest. And then move into your final relaxation pose, your Shavasana. Your do nothing position, except make yourself really comfortable. And if comfort can be found a little easier by moving to your bed at this point, knowing that you're ready for bed anyways. It's getting very close to that time. So feel free to do this right in your bed. Place your hands on your belly. Allow your breath to be flowing through in its most natural way now. Your breath breathing you. Allow your feet and your legs to get comfortably heavy. Let your arms, your elbows, your shoulders sink down. Allow the weight of the head to also move down. Again, release any tension anywhere. Maybe it's in the jaw again. Soften, release. Take notice of your breath breathing you, and notice if it's flowing through like a gentle wave, a slow, steady wave, rising, falling. There's nothing else you need to do. Nowhere else you need to go. Nothing more you need to be.
get to know here that everything we actually are searching for can be found within ourselves. Feelings of happiness for no reason, joy, lightness, peace, peacefulness. We can keep coming back to this experience. So it doesn't matter what's going on the outside. You can always come back and reclaim your peace. So now slowly, when you're ready, you can rock your head from side to side a few times. And begin to reach your arms over your head. Nice big stretch. And don't let me pull you out of any position that you'd like to stay in if you want to stay longer. Before we leave tonight, I just thought we'd do a short meditation. It'll only be, less than a minute. So if you can stay with me just for a little bit more, moving our awareness towards our heart center. And if it helps, you can put your hands there, smiling. And say, may I be filled with loving kindness. And say that to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. And then we'll take it out to the world. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be peaceful and at ease. May all beings be happy. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. You have a great rest of your day and a good sleep tonight, and we will see you again soon.